All right, what is good, everybody? I know that this video is probably really late because it's kind of themed over Valentine's, hence the red mic, red lights, red LEDs, all that stuff. But I thought that I should still make the video because why not? I didn't even have the idea till recently. So if you have an idea, just throw it out there and see what happens. Without further ado, no bullshit, constrain to the content, which is how to keep a long-lasting relationship. And this applies to mostly kids and people in school, but the average person just dates just to date. They want that title. They want that boyfriend girlfriend status. The biggest thing that they don't understand is that you should not date for that reason. You should date because you have a genuine emotional connection towards the other person and you both are able to help each other reach the next level and become successful and bounce off of each other and give good vibes and energy back and forth. The best way to keep a long-lasting relationship is having both masculine energy and feminine energy. They're two massive things that a lot of people don't understand when it comes to a relationship. Because if you do not have these things, then it's going to fall. As a man in the relationship, you should have a purpose for yourself. If you do not have a purpose and you are not actively working every day to improve yourself and reach the next level, you will not come across as attractive to a woman. And this also comes for women as well. They need to be able to treat themselves as high value as well. Otherwise, men are just going to walk all over them. I'm not a woman, so I can't speak on that. Maybe I'll have my girlfriend speak about it in a future video. Who knows? But at least for me, in my relationship, I have been dating my girlfriend for about 5 years now. And we've had a long-lasting, very, very healthy relationship. We've never really argued much. Obviously, keep in mind, I've been dating her basically since I was 13 years old. I'm 18 now. So, obviously we've had some back and forths back in the day, middle school drama stuff. But now we have a very structured relationship and we are able to communicate effectively within each other anytime an issue arises in our relationship. Now, the reason why people cannot keep a relationship, one is communication. Most likely, you guys do not communicate with each other. If you are not actively communicating your feelings with your partner, then how are they going to know how you feel? They can't. It's impossible. Nobody's a mind reader. You can't read minds. You can only infer based on what you know. So and a lot of people come across as passive aggressive throughout texting and stuff. A lot of people only text. They don't really hang out in real life. If you are only texting, then how are you going to keep that attraction in the relationship still burning in a fire? You simply can't. You need to be able to enjoy the present moment that you guys have in real life. I'm not saying don't text them because obviously you should. But what I'm saying is it should not be 24/7 texting each other, texting this, texting that. It should be focusing on just living in the moment. Because if you guys aren't up each other's asses every second of the day, then when you guys are together in person, it's going to mean a lot more and it'll create better memories that are long lasting. It ties into a lot of delayed gratification. And another big thing, at least from a man's perspective, a lot of men do not have a purpose in their life. A lot of people just go day to day playing video games, eating junk food that's terrible for them. They don't work out. They don't have a goal in life. They don't have anything that they're working for or achieving, but the next level in their fucking video game. And I used to be like this myself. I can't even lie. Like, I'm not even going to say, oh, I wasn't this or I wasn't that. I've developed myself over time. I'm not like that anymore. Since living on my own, I have barely touched any video games at all. I've spent maybe in the past month and a half a total of 12 hours in total on games, which is not a lot because a lot of people spend 12 hours a day on video games. So the fact that I've spent that much in a month is pretty crazy in my opinion. But if you have a purpose for yourself, you have a goal, you have a plan, and you have something that you're working for, and you're actively bettering yourself every single day, then you'll come across more attractive. And this is a big issue that I think people have when it comes to relationships and trying to keep it long lasting. Because if you're doing the same thing over and over again, there's no spark. There's nothing that's going on. How are you expect to keep the attraction with each other if that doesn't happen? And a lot of people, because of the pressure that is on social media, they feel like they have the need to be in a relationship, something that they're missing or a void that needs to be filled. You got to realize that very few people who are in all the relationships that you see online are actually ready to be in a relationship or have a healthier relationship. You only see what they decide to show you on social media. You are not aware and you do not see what goes on behind closed doors. You don't see how they treat each other behind closed doors. You don't know how their relationship is actually going on behind closed doors. So if you are obsessed with these celebrity relationships and all these TikTokers that you see having cute couple stuff, you don't know what goes on behind closed doors. So you need to understand that a relationship is not like a fairy tale where everything's happily ever after. There's going to be tons of ups, just as there are going to be tons of downs. There are going to be a lot of times where you guys are going to struggle and you guys are going to need to work together as a team to help fix these issues that have arisen. And the biggest thing is being able to communicate and listen to your partner. Because if you're not able to do that, how are you going to expect for a problem to be fixed? It can't. You guys are just going to yell back and forth and argue with each other. So you need to keep in mind whenever you are wanting to date and you are wanting to get into a relationship, if the other person is high value. So this video has basically been a big rant about how you should treat your relationships. Just a quick recap and a conclusion. You should date someone who is high value, and you should be high value yourself. You need to learn how to properly communicate in a relationship with the opposite partner. That way it can be long lasting and fulfilling. You need to spend more time in real life with your partner instead of online 24/7 up each other's asses. If you do not develop a purpose, then how are you going to stay attracted to the other person if you don't have anything going for you in the future? You just can't. That's basically it. And I hope all y'all did have a good Valentine's Day. Personally, I think Valentine's Day is a scam. It's the worst holiday ever, but I can't control that. And if you did enjoy, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video. It helps me out a lot, all the feedback I get. Feel free to subscribe. Click my link tree. Go to check out all my socials. Check out everything because it does help me out a lot. Currently, my course is in beta testing right now, so should be out probably mid-April. And this is going to be the biggest project that I've ever created in my entire life. So I'm super hyped up, and it really does mean a lot to me. So if you're interested, please join my Discord. Feel free to check it out. And yeah, that's basically it. I hope you did enjoy the video. Take care. And peace.